Theianna Terrelonge's mom recently pulled her abruptly from her high school, Edwin Allen. Now we are hearing that there are rumors about a shoe deal and possible coaching from the remarkable Shanique Osborne. Is this madness or sheer genius? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drop a video. This one today here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Botswana's remarkable Olympic champion in the men's 200 meters from the Paris Olympic Games 2024, none other than Lestile Tebogo. Well, he seemed to have saved some people recently during a flood. Here is footage of Lestile Tebogo rescuing people trapped during flooding.
Oh, and it's level.
It's giving back to the community.
Then giving back to the community.
Yeah, giving back to the community.
Okay.
Giving back to the community.
Papa, Vamos somos, la momenti relitsi, che è straight, come Alex Big. Show.
A hero on and off the track for the people of Botswana, the remarkable Lestile Tebogo, rescuing people caught in a flood there in his SUV.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
With a personal best of 11.13 in the 100 meters, 17-year-old Theianna Terrelonge, formerly of Edwin Allen, is certainly one of the top young sprinters across the globe. Now, about a month or so ago, we did a story where we explained to you that her mom had abruptly pulled her from Edwin Allen, her former high school. And we said we had no follow-ups. Well, we have now gotten you a follow-up. Apparently, we are hearing that Theianna Terrelonge and her family are in talks with a shoe company. She's about to be signed as a pro, and it appears as if the remarkable Shanique Osborne, we talk about her in a little bit, will become her coach. So apparently Theianna Terrelonge may be becoming a pro at the age of 17 years of age. Now, is this madness on the part of her parents, or is it sheer brilliance or genius on the part of her parents? Let's discuss. Earlier today, the Jamaica Observer posted, promising Jamaican teenage sprinter Theianna Terrelonge is in negotiation to sign with German sports brand Adidas. Observer Online has been reliably informed. The 17-year-old, who was reportedly withdrawn from Edwin Allen High early this year, is expected to be coached by Shanique Osborne at the newly formed Optimum Performance Track Club, sources also said. Now, if you don't remember this young lady, she won the 100 meters under 20 in the 2024 National Junior Championships. In a brilliant time, her new PB, of course, of 11.13 ahead of Shinoya Douglas, who ran 11.28, and Sabrina Dockery, who came third, 11.29. Here is a clip from a previous video that we did on this subject.
Taking second, clipping Sabrina Dockery on the line with her 400 meter and 200 meter strength, running a very impressive 11.28. Sabrina Dockery took third in a time of 11.29 seconds. Theianna Terrelonge finally had revenge on her friend, and she reigned supreme. Brianna Campbell of St. Jago High School also impressed with her 11.60 fourth place run.
Internal combustion, explosive start. Theianna Lee Terrelonge off the races. Sabrina Doppler goes in chase. But ladies and gentlemen, Theianna Lee Terrelonge is solid. 11.08.
Now,
Theianna Lee Terrelonge, of course, went on to represent the island alongside ALANA REID in the Under-20 World Championships in 2024 in the 100 meters, but simply did not spark. We then found out that she just wasn't at her best. Here she is in the heats, unable to get through even to the semi-finals.
Set.
So it was a good start from a Tirana of Colombia, but now it starts to run through for Terrelonge, although on the far side is Avery Lewis, who's clear, and on the near side, Raback and Colon.
Now, what we were reliably informed is that early in January of 2025, once again, Theianna Lee Terrelonge was injured. This is about the third time that we know of her being injured, which is apparently when her parents pulled her from Edwin Allen, and I kind of understand what's going on. Well, I think I do. Now, as I said, is this madness on the part of her parents? She's just 17, or is it sheer genius? Well, with someone like Shanika Osborne, who has proven to be a remarkably talented coach, remarkably talented, now taking on the reins of young Theianna Lee Terrelonge, who we have said repeatedly, and I am not the only one to say this. I mean, anyone with eyes who can see and know anything about the basic of track and field would know that Theianna Lee Terrelonge is an exceptional talent. But Shanika Osborne, we did see the best of Elaine Thompson-Herah in recent years while she coached her. Brian Lavelle hit sub 20 and sub 10 under her tutelage. So I think this young lady has a great chance with her. And we have seen other people sparkle. Kerika Hill at 17 went pro. Jaden Hibbert went pro as a youngster. And of course, the famous Tina and Tia CLAYTON also went pro. I think they were 17 or 18 years of age. And all of these athletes have flourished and done very well. So, is it madness on the part of her parents, or is it genius? Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Let's look at this rationally for a few minutes. You have a child who is obviously very, very, very talented, but in a relatively short period of time, by the time she's age 17, as far as I'm aware, she has had injury issues, at least serious enough injuries, at least 2 to 3 times. And I suspect at some point, because we weren't a fly in the room, we don't know, so this is now speculation on our part, I suspect that her parents, her mom in particular, probably said, this is madness, my child is being hurt constantly, this is very costly to get her properly recovered, and clearly my child is very talented and has a passion for track and field. So I believe that's why she pulled her. She pulled her because she thought, well, with all due respect to the the brilliant coaching staff there at Edwin Allen, she thought that not enough was being done to protect her child from injury. Then secondarily, she probably thought, well, since we're already expending all this cash, why not have her go pro? We don't know if they were approached or they approached someone else. I suspect they were approached once people found out that she had pulled the child from, meaning Theianna Lee Terrelonge, from Edwin Allen. I suspect coaches and several shoe companies and stuff possibly poached her, went to her and said, what do you think? So now we hear that they're in discussions with Adidas and Shanika Osborne is going to take on the mantle of coaching. You know, I've already said Shanika Osborne, when we thought there was no Elaine Thompson-Herah coming back, she gave us the best of Elaine Thompson-Herah. And I, of course, also believe that had Elaine Thompson-Herah, had they been able to work out whatever the problem was, we would be seeing an incredible Elaine Thompson-Herah. After maybe 6 months or 7 months of working with her, Shanika Osborne got Elaine Thompson-Herah to run the 4th fastest time of the year, I think for 2023, if my memory serves me correctly. And Brian Lavelle, what can I say? Sub 10, sub 20 over the 200, sub 10 over the 100. Clearly, Shanika Osborne is a great coach, and I think she would be able to steer someone with this raw, incredible talent of a Theianna Lee Terrelonge to the heights of greatness. Then secondarily, let's look at the facts. As I said, We have seen Jaden Hibbert. We have seen Karika Hill. We have seen ALANA REID. We have seen the Clayton twins. We have seen several youngsters in their teens, 16, 17 and 18 and 19, transition into track and field royalty, so to speak. Tia Clayton is right now, perhaps in her age group, the best young female sprinter on the planet. Jaden Hibbert, certainly one of the top 3 in the world as a triple jumper. Karika Hill, incredible talent. ALANA REID, and so forth. So I suspect if one looks at it from that perspective, there's a high enough possibility, given the sheer talent of her child, as well as if we look at the being led by someone like a Shanique Osborne. There's a great possibility that Osborne can lead young Theianna Lee Terrelonge to the greatness that we all think she's destined to have. So it depends on how you look. And then, of course, there's a fact that she can now earn money. And, I mean, I don't know what the financial situation of the parents are. But, I mean, in high school, she's not being paid. She's going to be paid now as a pro. And the sky's the limit for this young lady. Great coach, about to take reins. Solid shoe agency. And why not? So, is it madness? No, I don't think so. It's not madness because we've seen too many other teens successfully transition into the pros, and they're doing okay. Karika Hill, I still is nowhere near her peak. ALANA REID is doing okay, more than okay. In fact, she's doing very well. Tia Clayton, incredibly well. Jaden Hibbert, incredibly well. Many of these athletes have had injury issues. Tia Clayton, we know that for a fact. Tina Clayton, we know that Jaden Hibbert, injury issues. We know that Karika Hill has had repeated injury issues. So I suspect this may be brilliance on the part of her parents. It's just your perspective. As long as the child finishes high school, and I suspect that is what's going to happen. I cannot see her parents not allowing her to finish high school. I suspect they just said, listen, why not? And I agree. Madness, you tell me. Genius, you tell me. My thoughts, I suspect the parents are going to do what is best for the child. And I believe that Theianna Lee Terrelonge is going to transition well. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to check out our merch store. Support the channel, Prettify.com. And I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up!